Okay, continuing on, we're going to be looking at lesson 5.4, where we're actually going to be solving our proportions for those unknown. So on our previous lesson, we were trying to determine if they were equivalent fractions. This new lesson, we are going to tell you, hey, yes, they are equivalent fractions, so therefore, please find the missing piece of information represented by a quick variable. All right, so lesson 5.4, solving proportions. Scrolling through, finding some examples. All right, mental math. A few of you were very good at that when we were doing it in class the first time. You could really just visualize it and say, oh, this is the answer. And it's because you knew your basic multiplication, division, or equivalent fractions. The majority of you were focusing on the cross products, and I kind of thought that was probably the easiest way for us to practice again. So we're going to do a method 3. Now, again, if you know method 1, by all means, rock it. Method 2, multiplication property of equality. That's kind of just multiplying both sides, trying to have stuff cross cancel. We're going to go ahead and focus though on cross products. So we got a few on your own. And again, you could check out here. We're going to show a little bit more work than they do. Yeah, so let's just jump into some quick problems. I think that'd be the best for us. And if you notice, the majority of your work, 5 through 21 odd, is really just the exact same stuff we're going to practice right now. And then question 25 and specifically 27. Got to be really careful on that one there. All right, so can't see it very well. Let me zoom in for you. So again, some of you might be able to visualize it, but it always doesn't always work out that way. So the way that I asked you to do it in class with your cross product is just show a little arrow. W times 9 is 9W. And then 6 times 6 is 36. Now, if you notice, you have a nice, easy one-step equation. So we're just going to go ahead and divide by 9 on both sides to get W is equal to 4. Now, if I were to put that there and then go ahead and check it like we did on the last lesson, they would come out to have equivalent fractions, proportional. So again, remember, it's already telling you it is a proportion, so therefore it should be able to be solved, and you could check it if you wanted to. All right, on number 2. Again, I always start with the variables, a times 10 or 10a. 12 times 15. Now remember, if you don't know what that is, no shame in going to the side. But hey, you got a bunch of calculators at home. So we got 0, 1, 3. Placeholder, my teacher taught me. Cross that off. 5, 1. So we got 180. Divide by 10. And again, we should remember the little trick. Cross off your zeros if they have them in common at the back. 18 divided by 1 is just 18. And then another quick one. Again, using the cross product property here. So y times 4, or 4y, is equal to 6 times 2, 12. And some of you already know it. Y is, make sure it looks like a Y. Yell at my son sometimes because his Y's end up looking like X's. Oh, look, I was going to write an X there. Y is 3. Very nice. All right, just a few more. Let's just jump to 5 and 6. You know what? Let's see. Can we change it up a little bit? Yeah, let's change this to 2x. All right, so we're going to skip 5. We're going to do 4 and 6. Because again, looking back at the homework, I did see that you had something with that variable there. But it really doesn't matter, right? Because it's just 7 times 2x, which is 14x, is equal to 2 times 28, which is 56. Yeah, you just divide by 14. So x is going to come out nice and neat to be a 4. All right, last one here. The z plus 1. Don't want you to get confused by that because, again, it's really just your distributive property. Whenever you see a binomial there, meaning there's two parts, it is just 15 times z plus 1 is equal to 40 times 6, or 4 times 6 is 24. Put the 0 there. All right, so again, just use your distributive property. 15 times z is 15z, and 15 times 1 is just 15. So now you have a nice two-step equation. We've been practicing this a lot this year, and you're going to be using it so much in 8th grade and high school. So it's giving me 15z is equal to 225 divided by 15. So z is 15. So again, just practicing some basics, trying to keep up those skills. Again, ask any questions, send an email, be awesome.